Someone very close to you has been deeply worried about what they've been observing in your life recently. They've been watching you struggle and feeling helpless about how to help you through this difficult time. This caring person has been losing sleep, thinking about your situation, and praying for guidance on what they could do to support you. Yesterday, they took an extraordinary step that most people would never even consider. They reached out to a powerful spiritual figure on your behalf, requesting urgent divine intervention for your life. This person who loves you has noticed changes in you that you might not even be aware of yourself. They've seen your light dimming, your natural joy fading, and your spirit becoming heavy with burdens you shouldn't have to carry alone. What makes this so remarkable is that they didn't just offer empty words of comfort or casual prayers. Instead, they took specific action, making a formal spiritual petition to higher authorities because they could see you needed more help than human effort alone could provide. The spiritual intervention they requested is already beginning to work in your life. Signs that divine help is on the way are appearing specifically because someone loves you enough to advocate for you in the spiritual realm. This loving action has set powerful forces in motion. This caring person recognized that you've been under spiritual attack without even realizing it was happening. They could see what you couldn't. That dark energies have been systematically draining your life force and blocking your blessings from reaching you. Through their spiritual sensitivity, they witnessed how your natural light was being dimmed, and your God-given joy was slowly disappearing from your life. The concerning patterns they observed were impossible for them to ignore. Whether it was your health declining for no clear medical reason, your relationships becoming strained and difficult, or your finances facing unexpected obstacles, they saw the spiritual warfare happening against you. They recognized these weren't just normal life challenges. They were coordinated attacks designed to break your spirit and disconnect you from your divine purpose. This loving person felt compelled to seek help from higher spiritual authorities because they understood the gravity of what was happening. They contacted a powerful ascended master who specializes in protection and spiritual warfare, someone with the authority to intervene in situations exactly like yours. The urgency they felt was real. They sensed that time was running short and that immediate action was necessary. What they understood, and what you need to know now, is that if they hadn't acted when they did, the spiritual assault against you would have intensified dramatically. Their intervention came at exactly the right moment to prevent much deeper damage to your life and spiritual well-being. Now you need to understand the signs this caring person noticed that you've been missing or dismissing as normal stress. The physical symptoms you've been experiencing lately, that unusual fatigue that rest doesn't cure, sleep disturbances with strange dreams or unexplained aches and pains that doctors can't diagnose. These are actually spiritual warning signals that your energy field is under attack. Your intuition has been clouded lately, making it harder for you to make clear decisions or trust your inner guidance. You might have noticed feeling confused about situations that should be straightforward, or finding yourself guessing choices that you would normally make with confidence. This mental fog isn't natural. It's a sign that negative influences are interfering with your spiritual clarity. Relationships that were once stable have become strained for reasons you can't quite identify. Opportunities that seemed certain have mysteriously disappeared at the last moment. There's been a pattern of obstacles appearing just when things should be going well, as if something is deliberately working to sabotage your progress and happiness. This observant person has also been receiving dreams and visions about your situation, showing them the spiritual battle taking place around you. They've noticed how animals behave differently in your presence lately, or how sensitive people seem uncomfortable around you, not because of anything you've done, but because of the negative energy that's been attached to you. Even your technology has been acting up. Phones malfunctioning, electrical issues in your home, or electronic devices failing unexpectedly. These aren't coincidences, but environmental disturbances caused by the spiritual conflict happening in your energy field. The spiritual figure this caring person contacted is Archangel Michael, the most powerful warrior angel in the heavenly realm, who specializes in protection, truth, and spiritual warfare. They didn't make this choice lightly. They understood that your situation required the highest level of divine intervention available. Archangel Michael has special authority to cut through dark influences and restore divine order to disrupted lives. The formal spiritual petition they made on your behalf was detailed and specific. They asked for immediate spiritual protection to surround you, healing energy to restore your drained life force, complete removal of all obstacles blocking your blessings, and activation of your divine purpose that's been suppressed. They didn't just pray casually. They made a solemn request that carried the weight of their genuine love and concern for your well-being. What makes their intervention especially powerful is the personal offering they made to ensure their request would be heard and answered quickly. They fasted, gave up something meaningful to them, and spent hours in deep prayer and meditation, focusing all their spiritual energy on advocating for you. This level of sacrifice demonstrates the depth of their care and amplifies the spiritual power of their petition significantly. The pure love and genuine concern they feel for you has amplified their prayer beyond normal spiritual requests. When someone petitions heaven on behalf of another person out of pure love, without any selfish motivation, it creates a special, spiritual frequency that commands immediate divine attention and response. Within hours of making this request, they received clear spiritual confirmation that help was already being dispatched to you. They saw signs, felt peace, and received inner knowing that their petition had been accepted, and divine forces were mobilizing on your behalf. The spiritual law of loving advocacy made their request carry more weight than if you had asked for yourself. Archangel Michael responded immediately to this loving petition, setting powerful spiritual forces in motion specifically for your protection and restoration. Your spiritual protection has been dramatically upgraded from basic human-level awareness to full angelic warrior coverage. This isn't temporary help. It's a permanent elevation of your spiritual defense system that will remain active as long as you maintain gratitude and faith. Healing energy is now flowing toward you continuously, working to restore the life force that's been drained from your system. This divine healing operates on multiple levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, addressing not just the symptoms you've experienced, but the root causes of the spiritual attacks you've endured. The obstacles that have been frustrating you will begin dissolving within the next 24 to 48 hours, as Archangel Michael's sword of truth cuts through the barriers that have been artificially placed in your path. Doors that seemed permanently closed will start opening unexpectedly, and solutions to long-standing problems will appear from sources you never anticipated. A blessing acceleration process has been activated specifically for your life. Good things that were meant to come to you slowly over time are now being fast-tracked for immediate delivery. New opportunities, supportive people, and positive circumstances are being divinely guided to you at a pace that will surprise you with its speed and perfection. Your energy field is being cleansed of all negative attachments and strengthened with divine light that repels future attacks. A protective shield now surrounds not just you but also your loved ones, creating a zone of safety and blessing that extends to your home and family members. You'll start noticing synchronicities, sudden clarity about confusing situations, improved relationships, and an overall sense of lightness replacing the heaviness you've been carrying. While divine help has been activated on your behalf, you need to open yourself to receive these blessings through simple daily practices. Each morning, acknowledge this divine assistance by saying, "Thank you, Archangel Michael, for protecting me and clearing my path. I open my heart to receive all the help and healing being sent to me through the loving prayers of those who care about me." Express deep gratitude toward the caring person who intervened for you, even if you don't yet know who they are. This gratitude creates a spiritual circuit that amplifies the blessings flowing your way. Send them love and appreciation from your heart, asking the universe to bless them abundantly for their selfless advocacy on your behalf. Visualization strengthens your ability to receive this divine assistance. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself surrounded by Archangel Michael's blue protective light, feeling healing energy flowing through your body, and seeing obstacles melting away from your path. This mental cooperation helps manifest the spiritual work being done for you. Watch for specific signs that confirm this intervention is working. Sudden improvements in your health or energy levels, unexpected solutions appearing to ongoing problems, new people entering your life who offer genuine support, and a growing sense of peace and clarity about your future direction. Maintain faith and positive expectation rather than doubting or worrying about whether this help is real. Your belief creates the energetic receptivity needed for divine blessings to manifest fully in your physical reality. Protect this blessing by avoiding negative people and situations that could interfere with the healing process now underway. This person who took such extraordinary action on your behalf is someone who has been part of your life in a meaningful way. They might be a family member who has watched you grow and struggle, feeling protective of your happiness and success. Or perhaps they're a close friend who has shared many experiences with you and recognized when something wasn't right in your energy or circumstances. It could be someone who has special spiritual sensitivity. Maybe they've always been intuitive or have experienced divine intervention in their own life, which made them recognize the signs of what you were going through. Their ability to see beyond the surface of your situation into the spiritual dynamics at work came from their own connection to higher guidance and wisdom. What makes their intervention so powerful is the genuine love they feel for you, without any selfish motivation or desire for recognition. They chose to help secretly rather than telling you directly because they understood that sometimes divine help works better when the person receiving it isn't stressed about the process or feeling obligated to someone else. The spiritual connection you share with this person made their advocacy especially effective. There's a bond between your souls that gave their prayers and petitions extra authority in the spiritual realm. Their willingness to sacrifice their time, energy, and comfort to seek help for you reveals how deeply they value your well-being and happiness. The importance of acknowledging this loving intervention cannot be overstated. When you recognize and appreciate what someone has done for you spiritually, it completes the circuit of blessing and allows even more divine favor to flow your way. Express heartfelt gratitude both to the spiritual realm for responding and to the unknown person whose love initiated this divine help. Show appreciation by living in a way that honors this gift, making positive choices, treating others with kindness, and sharing your story to help others recognize when they might need similar spiritual intervention. Your improvement and happiness are the greatest thanks you can offer to everyone who participated in your healing. This experience marks a major turning point in your spiritual journey. The relationship with Archangel Michael that was established through this intervention continues beyond this immediate situation, providing ongoing protection and guidance for your future. Use this divine connection wisely by maintaining gratitude, faith, and service to others. Remember that this loving action has prepared you to potentially help others in similar ways. When you see someone struggling spiritually, you now understand the power of spiritual advocacy and how your prayers on their behalf can activate divine intervention in their lives, just as it was activated in yours.